Okay, so once you have got your new OpenERP instance, it actually welcomes you with this pretty nice user interface. And what you see now here is that OpenERP is a really modular software. It means that it offers you to install at least one of the application to start discovering the OpenERP. This is what I'm going to do now. I'm going to install the basic social networking application, which actually will be installed almost all the time when you're installing some other applications, because other applications actually depends on social networking. And once I have installed the social networking application, I am brought to the messaging environment. And because this is a video about the user interface, I'm going to start talking about this. So mainly OpenERP consists of few main parts. And this is a top toolbar here on the top, and on the left hand side of this toolbar you will always see the main navigation items, and in this case I now have a messaging menu item and settings menu item, and on the right hand side you will always see everything which is related to you as a user. And here's my name, I can compose a new message, and also it says that my time zone mismatches now, but I'm going to fix this later. Okay, and on the left here you will see your logo, which you can change to your company logo, and here you have your left hand side secondary menu, and as you switch between the environments, if I switch to settings now, you see that this left-hand side menu changes regarding to the environment where I am. And these are the links to the specific things you can do in this environment. Okay, and here you have main data management control tools. And I really would like to talk a little bit about these tools. So you will almost always see a title on where you are. So at the moment I am in the OpenERP applications. I am in the settings environment, OpenERP applications, and if I click on the CRM application, now it shows that I am in the OpenERP applications CRM record, and I can go back just by clicking browser's back button, or I can click this nice link and I will be brought back. Okay, and on the right hand side, pretty always you will have those two tools. And I'm going to start by explaining this tool. It's a data visualization switch bar like, and actually this is your main viewport, and with these buttons, tiny buttons, you can switch between different data visualization types. And in this case, if I'm at the moment at the applications available applications menu page, and I can view those applications as a Kanban view. So this is the Kanban view of those applications, and I can view these applications as a list view. So it's basically a table, and it's actually the same applications, and you can see that I have 23 applications in total now being displayed, and I can see those applications as a form view. And once I hit a form view, actually I am seeing now only one record at the moment. but I can switch between those records by clicking next and backwards. But actually, it's the same data. It's just now being displayed as a form view. And you can see that the title has changed. And if I click next, I'm just jumping between the records. And if I click this title link, I have been brought back to list view because this is where I came from. And also I can click again the Kanban view, or I can click this menu item applications, and once I click this menu item, I will be brought to the default view of this this link. And default view actually consists of few things. It's defined that default view is a Kanban view, and default view actually has, here you can see, a filter. So now I'm going to talk about this really good and powerful tool, which is searching and filtering tool. So what you see now here is that it's a filter enabled. Here it says featured. It means that we are seeing now only those applications which are featured. And if I go to the list view, you see that we have 23 applications in total. And if I delete this featured filter just by hitting backspace, you'll see that now I have now all the applications, available applications, are being displayed, and we have in total 177 applications. So this is actually, if I hit applications again, we are brought back to the default view of this link item, and its actual default view is with the filter featured, where I see only featured applications. But if you want to see other applications, you can always delete this, and it's pretty convenient that when you will work with OpenERP, you will often have such a filters applied by default. And if you want to see, if you go, for example, to sales, let's install a CRM. I'm going to show you pretty fast what I mean. You will see that if I go to my customers, I don't have any customers yet actually now, but this is also a filter applied. Okay, if I create a customer, okay, I'll give him a name, just John, and go to the Kanban view, I see a list, a Kanban view, of my customers. But if I delete this filter, now I see all the contacts that I have in my OpenERP. So these are the filters, and if I am in the customers, I can click this tiny button here, which has advanced search, and in every application you will have some filter opportunities, some predefined filtering opportunities, and in this case we can filter persons, companies, customers, suppliers, and so on and so forth. So I can just click suppliers, and I don't have any of the suppliers. So this is a filtering, but if I go back to the settings and the applications, here we have a little bit more data to play with. As well as filtering, you can do a searching. So okay, if I want to find a address book, here I have address book, and now this icon indicates that it's a search method applied by word address. And actually, you can do a pretty powerful things here, and I'm going to make a video tutorial just on this tool. But you have to keep eye on this tool to understand what's going on. You know, to have a understanding that now I'm seeing only the applications which are featured, but if I'm looking for some specific application which is not here, maybe just you don't see this application, maybe just because you should delete this filter featured, and maybe you just want to see only extra applications which are not featured. And now I see in total 154 applications which are extra. So this is absolutely different applications. And this way OpenERP tries to, you know, through the one menu item or here on the left hand side, give you a powerful abilities to you know, filter data in different ways. Okay, so and actually, if you got the point, what is the main user interface? So I'm going to repeat this once again. On the top you have your main toolbar. On the left hand side you have your company logo. You can change it. We will do this pretty soon. On the left hand side you have your secondary menu of your environment on which you are at the moment. Here on the top you always have some data management controls. Yeah, and and here is your main viewport where you see your data, where you see what you do. And here on the right hand side you have you as a user. And if you are here for the first time, if it's a fresh new OpenERP instance, the most probably you would want to configure you as a user. And here you will see this this exclamation mark telling you that your time zone mismatches. It means that OpenERP indicates that your local computer or your browser time zone mismatches with the set time zone on your OpenERP instance. So actually all these things I can do here just by clicking my user preferences, and here pop-up window comes up. I can do some things here. So I'm going to set my time zone, and I'm in Vilnius now. Also I can change I can add my avatar. This is what I'm going to do. Actually, now I'm going to add my avatar. And if you have got your OpenERP instance from some SaaS company, the most probably you have got a really ugly password, and I think you would want to change it. I would like to change mine's because I have got pretty ugly password. I'm going to change it to something. Oh, it says that my old password was incorrect. Yeah, because it was the wrong password. I'm going to change my password. Okay, and now you're prompted to log in for the second time with the new password. Okay, and I'm going to go back to my user preferences, and here I can change my language. But as you see, here I have only English at the moment, and it's just because there's no other translations have been previously installed into OpenERP instance. And if you want to have the list of choices more than English only, you have to go to settings, and here you have translations. And actually OpenERP is available in the variety of languages, and but just to use those languages you have to actually install it. I'm going to install Spanish translations now, and yeah, translations have been installed successfully, and now I can change my language to Spanish. And actually this possibility will have all the users of this OpenERP instance. And for example, you may want to use English, but some of your colleagues may want to use Spanish, and it's pretty easy to achieve such a thing, so that some of your colleagues maybe be managing everything in Spanish, and you are managing, and you have your interface in English. Okay, and here you have email. This is your personal email, and to this email you as a user will be receiving all the feeds from the OpenERP, and actually here your signature. Okay, I should maybe switch back to English. Go back to the preferences. Yes, so this is your email. You should enter your email here, because it's your email where you will receive all the feeds, and this is not the email that will be displayed for the receivers when you send something from the OpenERP. It's just because it's a little bit more complicated than this, and I'm going to give you another tutorial just on the email configurations and how emailing and messaging things work here. And here you have your signature. You can put here your phone number, whatever. Okay, so hit now save, because everything looks pretty nice here. By the way, you can select here what you want to receive to your email from OpenERP instance. So you can select to not receive anything from here, or you can receive everything from here. So I will select incoming emails and discussions. Okay, save. And the other starting thing you would like to do at the beginning, I think, would be to edit your company data. So if you are an administrator of this OpenERP instance, you can click on your company and you can edit this. It's pretty straightforward here. You can change your logo, like with your avatar. You can change your company. This is your company address, contact data, and everything. You can add a bank account here, which will be used afterwards in the accounting application and module. Yeah, you can configure your report footer, so you can add custom footer, like you can have here your company address being displayed and your company name maybe. So you can add these at the bottom of the report footer. And now if I hit save and go back again, I can preview my header and footer. So if I click this button, OpenERP will give you a report preview as a PDF. So you can grab a preview and open it. And this is a preview of my company's report. And here you see at the bottom, this is my custom footer I have created. Yep. Okay. And actually, this is it. This is the initial tutorial on initial setup of OpenERP and the basic user interface. Thanks for watching.